Good evening, Matt. It is Wednesday. It's time for another vlog. So, jumping off of the topics you talked about yesterday, I totally understand that it's not all about having perfection, and I totally agree that you should not let having this perfection idea of going every day in the week or going a couple days times a week when you're creating a new habit to stop you from continuing that habit. Because really, when that happens, that means that you're living your life normally. Because there, you could start a habit, say when you're on a vacation from work or school. You could start a habit where you have all of the free time in the world, but then you go back to work and school and you don't have as much time or energy, or later down the road you have to get this new thing added on that you have that takes away some of your time, and you can't let those times define your overall time. And I totally agree with that. And so, something that I wanted to talk about today is the Nintendo Switch. I It had come out, I think last Friday, and I really was scrambling around before to try to get a pre-order on it, but I could not find one, and there still aren't any in any of the stores, and it's kind of ridiculous. After the initial launch, they are sold out completely, pretty much. Which I've been listening to some people on Upgrade, and they were talking about that it's probably more of like a soft launch, getting them prepared for to ramp up production for this holiday season, which makes total sense. But I still want one now. So much I've been thinking about it so much and debating about getting one so much that I actually dreamed that Knox's mom had bought me one as a gift, and that's kind of ridiculous. Dad was making fun of me today at work, calling me that I'm 19 years old and I'm buying a Nintendo console. But, I feel like there is no age limit for Nintendo, honestly. Like, they build games for family, not just for individual consumers, which means, like, they don't go for an age group, is what I'm saying. They they make it for families, make it family friendly, make it accessible for families. I mean, heck, the people on Upgrade were talking about, and they said, I think Jason said, I think this is his name, said that he, with this new Switch, he may get one eventually because if his son's playing on the TV and they want to watch something, they can just pick it up and go, and not have to take over the television and stuff. And that's really awesome. And I feel like that's gonna be really cool too, mainly because I, will pick up and go a lot. One day I'll be sitting on my couch, and then Knox will text me and be like, "Hey, let's go do something." And if I've got some downtime within that, like if we're just chilling at Starbucks, I can pull out the Switch and continue the game that I was playing without any problems, and that's really awesome. And I really like just the concept of it. And I could not be talking about the Switch without talking about Breath of the Wild, and I'm very excited to play that. And I'm restraining myself from watching any of my favorite people play it, which is gonna be hard, but it's working. I haven't watched any spoiler content. I've watched a bunch of like stuff that it does differently and stuff, but none of them had spoilers, which I made sure of. So that's about it for this vlog. What do you think about the newest Nintendo console? I'd love to hear your thoughts. I hope you have a good rest of your Wednesday, and I look forward to seeing your Thursday top 5 tomorrow. Have a good one, Matt.